Welcome to SENS. My name is Brendan, and I'm your host. Let's get started. Huge news coming out of the nation's capital day of Canada. It was a quiet morning for the Senators and the NHL and the Senators organization. A non-mandatory skate, an optional skate to shooting around the net, getting maybe a goalie or two in the net. There was some rumors that Phaneuf and the Senators and the Toronto Maple Leafs were in talks. Well, an hour after that, bang it! A blockbuster trade. The Ottawa Senators trade. As follows, the Leafs acquire forward Milan McCulloch, Colin Greening, Jared Cowan, Tobias Lindberg, a Binghamton prospect who has 50 points in Binghamton this year, I believe, or a little under 50 points, and 2017 second-round draft pick. Now, the Ottawa Senators, here's where the trade gets really interesting, and we will talk more about this in a minute. The Ottawa Senators acquire Phaneuf. Done. The Ottawa Senators acquire Phaneuf, and a few prospects I'll read in a minute. The prospects are Cody Donaghy, who is an undrafted free agent signing in the junior leagues. Casey Bailey, who liked my tweet, thank you. Matt Fraden, who has some NHL experience, maybe could fill a void if one of our young guns gets injured for a few games. Kind of like, what's the player? Like a player that can play a few games a year. It's an AHL scorer. And then we got Ryan Rupert, who reminds me a lot like Brendan Gallagher, who might have plenty of potential. It's like a little pesky guy. I like Ryan Rupert. I followed him recently with the Toronto Marlies and the Maple Leafs organization, and through his junior career, obviously. And I like this guy. Hopefully, this guy can turn into something that's I feel like that could be a diamond in the rough for the Senators if they develop him properly. But the real part of this draft, this trade, we got rid of Jared Cowan and Colin Greening. That's like $6 million gone. And then obviously Milan McCulloch to make this trade happen. We got Phaneuf. Now what makes this trade interesting, Phaneuf used to be a Norris candidate, a top 2 defenseman, blah, 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 blah. He's still 30 years old. He has scored 4 goals this year, which is pretty good for a defensive defenseman. A great slap shot, big body hits, a great defenseman, and a top 4 defenseman a lot of the teams in the NHL have been looking for, especially the Ottawa Senators. The past 2 games, the Senators scored 11, only allowed 2 on mediocre defense. Now with a veteran that's still young presence, Senators might be able, and I think they can, this puts the Senators even to bigger chances of making the 2016 playoffs. Now, I know I might sound a little crazy right now, but think about this. Carlson and Methot, that's a perfect first pairing, and that's where it started getting weak. Until now, we didn't give up too much. Milan McCulloch, Tobias Lindberg is what we gave up, really. This sets up the Toronto Maple Leafs for the future. This sets up the Senators for the next 5 years. I'm just saying. And hopefully Ryan Rupert turns into something. Imagine this. Top 2 pairings, like I just said, Carlson, Methot. Alright, now listen to this. Ceci and Phaneuf. Top 4, perfect. It's beautiful. How's anyone going to go? Phaneuf played top 2 and was pretty good with Toronto. So imagine top 4 with Cody Ceci. Wow, what a great trade. And I did not expect this. And our top 6 will be Wyman, Borietzky, and Patrick Wierkoch. They will rotate. Phenomenal trade by the Ottawa Senators. And I'm definitely looking forward. Ironically, his original place he was drafted to was Calgary. He was in Calgary this morning. Calgary traded him to Toronto. He was with Toronto this morning in Calgary. He was traded to Ottawa. Came to Ottawa. And last year, the Detroit Red Wings had interest in him. Guess what his Senators debut will be tomorrow? The Detroit Red Wings against the Ottawa Senators. If that's not too freaky, I don't know what else can be. So just a perfect trade for the Ottawa Senators. It makes sense for both teams. We'll find out in the next few years who won this trade. But at the moment, the Senators cannot be happier with a trade like this. Yes, first off, we got Jared Cowan and Colin Greening. Both players for an all-star, a multiple all-star player for these 2 pylons. Like, Phaneuf was amazing in Calgary, and the Toronto Maple Leafs suck. So, Phaneuf going to Toronto, he didn't look so good. You guys can call him a pylon all you want. When it comes to Ottawa, I am telling you, just a new atmosphere, just a new start for Phaneuf. And I'm telling you, 5 years with this guy, It's going to be great. They're always selling his jersey and merchandise in the store, so make sure to buy up. I'm very excited about this trade, and a big blockbuster trade this was. If you see here, I'm wearing the Ottawa Champions shirt, the official baseball team of the Canada League in Ottawa. I'm wearing this because I just created a fantasy baseball league. I'm also in another one with close friends, but I would like to be in one with you. I'll put the link in the description below, and make sure to join it. It's in Yahoo Fantasy. Follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk1992 for live tweeting updates of the game and breaking news. Like us on Facebook at SENSTalk, add us to your circles of Google Plus at SENSTalk, click the big button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video, we're share cool stuff. Thank you to this for this being. Hope you guys have a good future in Toronto. Thank you, Milan McCall, Colin Greening, Tobias Lindbergh, Jared Cowan, and the 22nd draft pick, whatever. Those players, thank you for being a part of the Ottawa Senators organization, and I hope you the best. And welcome to the Ottawa Senators organization, Dion Phaneuf, Cody Donaghy, Casey Bailey, Matt Fradden, and Ryan Rupert. Looking forward to it. Go Sens go.